Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rocio and this is Risa's Rizzos, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about scalp health. I talk a lot on this channel about the health of our hair, but the scalp is really where everything starts. And I know in my recent videos I've been talking about the length and strength of our hair, but if you don't have a healthy scalp, your hair is not going to grow out the way you want it to. So in this video I'm going to cover all that we need to know about the health of our scalp. But before I get into it, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. All you have to do is click on that big bright red subscribe button, and then after clicking on the subscribe button, click on the bell, because the bell is what's going to turn on your notifications, and then that way you'll never miss another one of my videos. So let's go ahead and get started. Product buildup is one of the biggest issues when it comes to an unhealthy scalp, and it's an issue that we do to ourselves. And you're probably a victim of product buildup if one of the following applies to you. If one of the products that you typically love no longer works for you, if your hair all of a sudden is weighed down more often than not, if you use a lot of dry shampoo, if you're dealing with an annoying itch up there, if you only co-wash, if you use silicones too much, if you notice that you're losing more hair than usual, if your hair constantly feels dry even though you deep condition like crazy, and yes, even if you avoid sulfates, you're probably dealing with product buildup and your scalp needs a detox. And trust me, there are so many other reasons and signs that you have product buildup, but these are the most prevalent, and you're probably thinking, okay, big deal, product buildup, it's just product on my scalp. No big deal, right? No, seriously, it's a big problem. This buildup can clog the pores, the follicles on your head, and the follicles are what the hair grows out of in the first place. If the hair follicle is clogged or weak, then you're not allowing your hair to grow out properly or strong or even fully at all. The difference between 4 hair strands and 2 hair strands growing out of that hair follicle can depend on product buildup alone. So let's talk a little bit about how to get rid of that buildup. A scalp detox or a deep clarifying cleanse will help to get rid of any excess oil, of any leftover product, environmental toxins, or any other nasty gunk just sitting up there. Also, if you are a swimmer, a scalp detox or a deep clarifying cleanse is necessary because co-washing alone isn't going to cleanse the scalp, and it's not going to rid your hair of the chlorine. My niece is a competitive swimmer and she has gorgeous long curly hair, and I just keep thinking to myself, protect her scalp, protect her scalp, protect her scalp. Regardless of whether you are a swimmer or not, it's really important to protect your scalp. So here are a couple of things that you can do to hit that scalp reset button. You can exfoliate the scalp. Now there are a couple different ways that you can do that. You can use a scalp scrub like this one. It's the unwashed charcoal detox scalp scrub. I've tried a few other store-bought scalp scrubs before, and to be honest, I was never really fond of them, and so I always wind up going back to my DIY scalp scrubs, which I'll cover in just a second. But when I found out that Unwashed was coming out with a scalp scrub, I got really excited because I like Unwashed products for my curls. And after the first time that I used the charcoal detox scalp scrub, I knew right away that I found the one, and I've used it in 4 different washes now, and I wanted to share it in this video because I really feel like it's the only store-bought scalp scrub that I think is worth buying. I tend to use this once every 2 weeks depending on the products that I'm testing out in that month. It does a really great job at exfoliating my scalp and lifting that product buildup like nobody's business. It also does a really great job of cleansing my scalp and just getting rid of any flakes, any excess oils if my scalp's really oily, any extra junk that's sitting up there. Sometimes if I put my hair up in a bun, I'll use some edge control, and sometimes with a co-wash or a regular cleanser, it doesn't really get all of that like immediate products around my scalp, like in the front, you know what I'm talking about, like around here. Doesn't really get all of that, but this definitely does. Right after I use this, I definitely follow up with a deep conditioner to make sure I replenish all of that moisture. You can follow with a co-wash or a cleanser, but I just go straight to the deep conditioning step. I highly recommend this charcoal detox scalp scrub. I'll say that one more time, charcoal detox scalp scrub, because I don't want y'all to forget it. I'll leave the information down in the description box below if you're looking to exfoliate the scalp to get rid of product buildup. Another thing you can try are scalp massages. Now, scalp massages are something that I definitely talk about on my channel a lot because who doesn't love a scalp massage, right? You can do scalp massages with your fingertips, or you can use a scalp massaging brush with those rubber tips. This is something that you can definitely use to help lift any dirt or residue or product buildup that's just sitting on the scalp before or during a wash. The next thing you can do is a double cleanse. Now, this is going to depend on the cleanser that you typically use. If you generally use a mild cleanser, you can actually go through your hair twice in the same wash. The first wash is going to lift any dirt and debris and product that's just sitting on the scalp, and the second wash is actually going to further cleanse the scalp and rid your hair of what has been lifted. A couple of other things that you can try to help hit that scalp reset button would be a few at-home remedies. You can try an apple cider vinegar rinse, and you can also try a baking soda rinse. Both have really great properties when it comes to cleansing your scalp and your hair, and I actually have videos on both of those here on my channel. In both of those videos, I I explain the benefits and also how to use them. I'll leave links to both of those in the description box below. So yes, an apple cider vinegar rinse and a baking soda rinse, both will give you a deep cleansing of the scalp. Another DIY remedy you can try would be a scalp scrub. I do have a brown sugar scalp scrub here on my channel. I'll leave a link down to that down in the description box below. But again, if you just want to go ahead and go to the store and buy one that's already made, then I definitely recommend, like I said, the unwashed charcoal detox scalp scrub. Another thing that you can try to help better the health of your scalp and also avoid product buildup is to adjust your styling habits a little bit more. When you're applying products, apply products to your ends and work your way up. Please try to avoid your scalp. The more product that you're applying onto your scalp, the more it's just gonna sit up there until your next wash. And co-washing alone isn't always gonna get that product off of your scalp. And if you tend to refresh your curls with even more product throughout the week, just imagine that product sitting on top of whatever you put on your hair or whatever you put on your scalp the very first day. So again, just be very cautious with how you're applying your products and try to avoid the scalp. Another thing you can try would be steaming. Now you can use a hair or a scalp steamer to help open up those pores and hair follicles to gently release the gunk that's accumulated over time. It will also help to lift the hair cuticle, so whatever treatment you decide to apply on your hair can really be absorbed to give you the best results possible. There are also salons that focus on this step when it comes to scalp detoxes, but it can cost you a pretty penny. I'm bougie on a budget, so I'll stick to the baggy method for now, which will cost you nothing. I also get the question often, Rocio, how often should I wash my hair? And that's entirely up to you, but when it comes to clarifying or detoxing, I think that should be of little more importance when it comes to your washing routine, depending on what you do on an everyday basis. If you use products with silicones, I'm not gonna judge you because I do it too, but if you use products with silicones, you should be clarifying more often. I personally like to clarify my hair once or twice a month, depending on the products that I'm testing out. Like I said earlier in this video, sometimes when I have fashion shows, I have to pull my hair up in a bun and I use a lot of hairspray, a lot of edge control, and with all that gunk sitting in my hair, sometimes I'll just use a straight up solid detox. That'll just start my hair and my scalp over, but my situation, my everyday life can be different from yours, so it really just depends on what it is that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, what it is that you're applying onto your hair or your scalp. It just kind of depends on all that, so you have to look at your everyday schedule to see whether or not you need to clarify your hair once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month. Just kind of depends on you. I know I've done a video on my top 10 leave-in conditioners, on my top deep conditioners, but I've been really wanting to do a video on my top 10 cleansers, one with sulfates and one without. So if you're interested in seeing a video like that, then please give this video a big thumbs up to let me know that you're interested. Let me know in a comment below how often you clarify and detox your scalp. I think reading each other's comments will kind of give us an idea of what sounds realistic when it comes to detoxing and clarifying and just washing our hair in general. Also, big news, I've mentioned on Instagram that I've had more time to film, and plus I miss talking to y'all in general. We got a lot of videos that are coming out more regularly, so I wanted to put myself on a schedule. So I will be posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, because the notification bell is what turns on your notifications, and then that way you'll never miss another one of my videos. The last video I uploaded was on the aloe vera hair growth treatment, which is something that I've been doing as part of my length and strength challenge. So both of those videos will actually be down in the description box below, or you can even check it out by clicking here or here. I forget where it is. 2 videos here in my subscribe button, whatever. Click on all of them, okay? Show me some love, show me some support. I love y'all, un besito, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.